Alright, I believe we have everything ready to go, so yeah, let's go, shall we? Alright, welcome back to Icarus, everybody. So, last time we managed to work on getting a cat named Tashi, and we managed to get a couple extra things done, a little bit of basic maintenance around the base, built out a couple things. Now, today, we're probably just going to be doing some exotic farming, maybe some relaxation, just, visiting around. I do still want to try to move our base a little. They said during this last update that there was a significant fix to the lag issues that have been plaguing the game literally since launch. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. Because we're popping in to our Prometheus file. Tashi, welcome. Welcome. But while we wait for this stuff to load, man, I'm still so appreciative to all of you members out there who have chosen to join the channel. Mavalon, thank you for gifting all those memberships, as well as our good friend Jeremy, who I believe is still unfortunately in the hospital. Thank you so much for your membership. All of you, it's just, wow, I so appreciate it. I'm still working on trying to figure out what I want to do for a next tier. That's probably going to be around $5 if I do one. Right now, I'm satisfied with the current stuff that we have, so we're just going to roll with the $1.99 one until we see what happens. Tashi, don't get your hopes up. Oh no, I don't like hearing that. Let's see. I mean, we're getting close to 50 FPS. That's better than usual. Up 30 whenever we sprint. Okay, that's the thing. I mean, let's see if it gives us lag spikes or anything. Huge stutters and stuff like that. Guess we'll find out as we go along. Oh, jeez. Apologies. That was my son sneezing. Gotta figure out what we want to take with us to the... Oh. Take. There's eggs! We need to take those. We need to figure out... Oh, nope. Still stuttering. Fantastic. What was I saying? Right. We need to figure out what we're going to take with us to the Arctic. Or not the Arctic, the volcanic region. Because I still want to go over there and see if any of that got messed with. I do also, now that we've tore down the walls, want to see if the... what's it called? If the chicken coop will actually go down and not say the animals can't reach it. So that's one of the first things I want to do is put that down and see if it works. Because that thing's been broke since it came out. Which... At this point, I don't think anybody's surprised by that. So... Wait. You know what I'm not seeing? Did the dog and cat despawn? Or did they get outside somehow? No, the cat's upstairs. Cat's upstairs. Alright. Doggo? Doggo. I bet Cassie got outside. Tashi seems to be trying to figure out how to get behind these cupboards. Fantastic. Good luck with that. I'm trying to listen for doggo vocalizations, but... Hey! Don't lay down... Don't lay down under the water! What are you doing? Oh. Get out of the water, doggo. Do you have any coziness bonuses? What? Up? Where are you going? You gonna go up? You gonna go up that ramp? Doggo doesn't get coziness bonuses? Oh, the stuttering is still there. We'll just do physical resistance, I guess. Come here. I know you're hungry. You gotta go the right direction. Here, follow. Yeah, bark. Come. Come, puppy. Yes. Yes, you're doing it. Get up there. Come on. Oh, you stop it. Come here. I know you're hungry. You gotta come here. No food until you've done the thing. Cover. Oh my God. Bad doggo. No. No food for you. Come. Shut your face. I know you're hungry. Come over here. You're swimming in water. Just drink it. Oh my God. Alright, fine. That's fine. It's my fault for leaving the door open. You live there now because you suck at swimming. Bark, bark, bark. I don't want to be in the water. I want to go eat. I mean, all you gotta do is use your fuzzy little brains and get out the water, and you can have all the... I mean, how dumb is that? Don't bite the fish traps. What are you doing? Is that what you're seriously trying to attack? They get real aggressive when they're not fed. You see that? Oh, yay. Look at me float on these things. You having fun, buddy? Shut it! Oh, my God. Ah! What the heck? Why are you running around attacking things? Stop attacking my equipment! Bad doggo! You're on passive and you're still attacking my equipment. Get over here. Get in the house. Shut it. Shut your face. I think this dog has taken one too many sticks to the head. I think that's the problem. Or has it not taken enough sticks to the head? Aye! Yeah, you drink that water. Drink. Good doggo! Now Eat! Eat. That's a weird noise. Come here, puppy. Yeah, who's a good puppy? You go get the stick. Yeah, good puppy. Well, at least this feature seems to be working a little bit better. I don't know. Oh my god. Go away! That's what we should have done. Why are you attacking random equipment? I'm about to get rid of this dog. Are you actually hurting my equipment? My equipment is taking damage. Why are you attacking my equipment? Stop what you're doing. Stop it. No, Mike, stop. Why? I mean, it's at 99%. Stop! Oh, well, that was me damaging it that time. Yeah, I'm not seeing damage numbers. Maybe it's not actually doing anything, but this dog is broke. Now, where's the cat? It's hard to see the cat. The cat blends in. Maybe it found its way behind the things. Or maybe it got out while I was trying to deal with the dog. I don't know. I wish there was like a scan button like you have with some of those. It did get behind the cabinets. Get out of there. I'm not moving the whole cabinet. You got in there. You can get back out. Aw, are you hungry? Go get the food. Get out of the corner. You're not actually stuck. How are you going? I don't know. I don't know what to do with these animals. I don't know. Maybe it'll get out once the base renders. Let's go ahead and put stuff away. Oh my god, why are you hitting my stuff? Meow. I heard you. Yeah, I know you're back there. Have fun back there. Can you please stop trying to attack my bench? Stop! Where's the redeploy button? I think I just turned the power off on this. Toggle that back on. Oh my god. So, luxury chicken coop. Nails, fiber, hide, and wood. serious? We're missing 3 wood? Yeah, the performance isn't much better. We're gonna get the hell away from our base. Sorry, language. Wrong stream. Give me this. Thank you. Yeah, I see no evidence that the game is working any better than it has. I mean, it seems like they've some of the late game stutters aren't as bad, but what do you mean animals can't get to it? Oh my god. It won't let me raise or lower it. Whatever. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to get to it. Go get in your box. Can I make this thing follow me? Ooh, I can. Follow. Bunch of coziness. Less resources consumed per egg. Sure. Come here, chicken. Follow me up here. Come on. You can do it. Good in there. Where'd it go? Did it actually go in? Oh! Oh! Okay. We can't reach it. We can't reach it, but I can make the thing go inside of it. Oh, I can't reach this. Chicken walked right in when it was following me. Look at it. Look, it's in there. I might. There. See it there? There. Right there's the chicken. Oh, I can walk in here? Wait. As long as I say stealth? Does this count as shelter? What? I don't see a shelter buff. Let's see. What do you mean too high? Is that the problem? The game thinks this thing is floating? Oh my god. Oh, but that's not too high. Sure. Alright. The game thinks that the object is floating, even though I'm having to set it on the ground. Arg. What's this? Why is there a beacon here? Hi. Here, follow me over here so you don't get eaten. Come here, buddy. You are very slow. I wish I could pick up the smaller animals and carry them. Like, I don't need it to be like Ark, where you're wearing them on your shoulder or anything like that. I just want to be able to hold my hands outstretched, you know, like a human being, and carry these things, so that way I can get them to where they need to go faster. Yeah, 30 FPS. It's gonna make me dizzy. We're gonna test stuff with this and destroy it if necessary. We have a billion beacons. We'll bring a couple of those with us just for the heck of it, and then what else do we need? We need a place to sleep. We need some stuff to light it with. Got our knife. Heck with it. We'll bring some hedgehogs. Do we have any more hedgehogs? Hedgehog. Bam. We'll bring all the hedgehogs. Let's relight our lamp. Do we have enough food for this journey? I suppose so. Alright, good. Let's put the rest of this stuff away, and we'll head out to the volcanic region for a bit. Do some wandering around, maybe some taxidermy stuff. Upgrade our base out there a little bit. Okay. Do we have any more arrows in here? We don't. We need sticks. Good enough. Now we have some extra arrows in case we need them. Oh, light. Can we stop with the dog? Hold on. I really don't want to have to kill the dog. But it might just accidentally get lost in the wilderness. I'm just saying. Doggo, come here. Come here. It's looking up at where the cat is. Stick. I'm not moving the whole bench just for the doggo to be unglitched. One more reason to stay away from base today. So one of the things that were... Honestly, I wasn't going to play this week, but they did say that next week they're going to be adding in new operations and stuff, so I figured we'd just continue the tradition for now. If operations show up, then we'll start working on those next week. If they don't show up, we might say heck with it. Not sure what else to do with that. I like the game. I just don't like what I see happening lately. Next. Oh, our hammer needs fixed too. All right, we'll fix the hammer. I need titanium. I can't fix it in here, can I? No. Titanium. Let's put a stack of titanium in here. Bam. Titanium. We don't need our scanner, so we'll put that away too. What is this? That's an extractor. Yeah, we'll bring 2 of these. Two of these beacons. Oh. Oh. Hold on, wait. Don't the... Okay, so these things do fix the heat stroke stuff. Okay, good. We're good. We've got a med kit. I almost feel bad bringing the MOA into that situation. Let's just give it some more stamina regeneration. Why not? I think we're good to go. Oh. Are you serious? Seriously. I still had you on follow? Alright. Well, it's a good thing I was going back to base anyway. I gotta go get the wiring tool. I think I brought that back for some reason on accident last time, so... I really wish the icons on the compass wouldn't sway like that. I don't understand why that's not a static thing. Oh my god, now you're just randomly auto-attacking the air? Come here, buddy. Where'd it go? Hey, cat got out. Perfect. Meow. Yeah, good kitty. Pet the kitty. Who's a good kitty, not running around like this thing is. I still like you, but you are not very bright. Moo. What? You looking for something else to go and attack? Dummy. Hi, kitty. I'm just glad the cat is not a solid object. Seems like the dog is. Let's see. Wiring tool. We gotta remember to keep that door shut. Not there. In here? Oh, wiring tool. So, for those of you that don't know, over the past couple days, I've been playing that Loathing Waves or whatever it's called. It's kind of like Genshin over there on Twitch, and it's pretty good. They did a better job of making it feel like you're not forced to pay money for their microtransactions. If you want to make significant progress in the game quickly, you're still possibly gonna need to, but it monetary wise, it seems better. On top of the fact that it's just more fun. I don't know what it is about that one's combat as opposed to Genshin, but I like this one's feel. The problem is the camera gets a little screwy sometimes. I'm sure they'll fix it. And anytime they have to do any major maintenances, they've been giving people little, like, here, this is to make up for us messing up. I believe it's like a Korean MMO, if I'm not mistaken. So if you've ever played any of those other Korean MMOs, you know that they're hugely monetized. So there's like a billion ways for you to open your pocketbook on it. So just be aware of that before you check it out. It is a free-to-play game, so like I'm not as upset that they're so heavily monetizing it. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll play it until they're like, hold on. You've been playing our game for too long. You now owe us money. Give us money, or don't play no more. I'll be like, cool, and then shut it off. You know what I mean? this may not have been the best splash. Let's see. Can we climb out of here? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Never seen one die quite like that. Usually they just go all limp-legged and fall straight to the ground. But that was interesting. Oh, I never filled up my torch. It's alright. Do we have an extra torch? We do. Good enough. We'll get the resources to make another torch when we get back. Not a big deal. I think we have some animal fat out there too anyway, so it's not really a problem. We don't need this ramp anymore, so we're just going to take that down. We did it. What we might actually do is get a dehumidifier and make a base in where that one cave was. So that way we don't need as much of a structure, and we might be able to reduce our lag issues that way as well. Not bad. Okay. Seem to be on the right trail here. Perfection. Bam, turn that off. 1600. We might sleep after we get to the next cave, which... Why are we still getting 40 FPS? I don't get it. The next one's over here. Whee, down the ramp. I forgot that we built those. This should be fairly simple, actually. Oh, come on. Our little boss trap is still here. That's funny. Oh. That's right. There's lava right away. Best not sprint into that. I like how they use aluminum as the safe material. Aluminum would melt into a liquid if it was sat above that high a temperature. Hey, we made it out. There's the other one. Bam. Yeah, those ramps made this a lot easier of a trip. Now the FPS is running real good. So yeah, I think that might be something we work on. Oh, my lamp died. Is deleting our base and moving it to that sheltered area. Because like that seems like the best course of action. And now that you're able to ride the buffalo to take it places, I feel like now's as good a time as any to do that. So, for the first time ever, I'm gonna try to figure out how a dehydrator or dehumidifier works. I think there was a quest that required you make it, so I'm sure I've made it one in the past. I've just never actively chosen to use one, so. Oh, come on. Seriously? That tiny lip is what's preventing me from getting over that, huh? Our first structure is right. Yeah. Let's set you to not wander, just stay. Oh, you are on defensive. Do you have a buff that's warming me up? Sprint. I thought they did have a buff like that, but maybe I didn't give it to them. Maybe it was the sprint in the Arctic one? No. I thought they did have some sort of Arctic one that kept you warmer when you were near them. you good, Moa? You're good. Yeah, you're fine. There we go. Red exotic node. And bam, we can repair that. Activate this. Sleep overnight. Deactivate. Done. Alright. It's gotta be the region I'm in because look, it works here. It's kind of cool that we can walk into these things. Too high. Yeah, the game thinks this thing is floating. Does it count as shelter? I can't tell. Oh, I can put this in here. I still can't tell. Give me this. Does this have a sheltered symbol? That one's broke. Sheltered. This one wants to be outside or something. I don't know. Give me this for a second. Too high. I don't know. I guess the only way for the only way for me to test it is to just get in there during a storm. Why is it still so dark? I guess they fixed the spawn rate of those things. It's still so dark because where the sun is behind that hill. Noted. Let's get you... Oh, that's why I'm so hot. Okay. Whoops. Let's give you some water and some food. There, now we're cooling down. We had the wrong water bottle on that was making us hotter. You are off for some reason. And I think that's what we needed this for. Okay. Well, let's just toss this in that corner. Go ahead and change this to a red. Exotic node. Red tree. Let's see. Wiring tool. This thing's using power. And they're all connected to the same thing. Let's try just rewiring this thing. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna do this. Here to here to there. From there to there. Why is the water off now? Oh, it just needed to be turned back on. It's still saying it's not getting water all of a sudden. Did our water thing get destroyed? Oh, it's not connected. Water thing is connected to the power now, unless it got destroyed. We have to go check the water thing. So this is outputting power. That power thing. Inspect. And it's using power. Why aren't you going? Maybe it's out? Whatever. Let's grab this. Step down there and figure out what the problem is. There it goes. Alright, well, since these are out of themselves and I don't have a scanner, we're just going to check some red exotic flower locations. And then we'll head back towards base and check on... What was that noise? Okay. No. Don't currently see any. There's a couple more places we can check. No, this one hasn't respawned either. There is one that spawns down there as well, but it's not there yet either. Let's go ahead and adjust this one's icon to meet the other. I like the red tree. It didn't change. Red exotic tree location. And then there should be one more spot across here. Give me my arrow back, you jerk. In this corner there might be some. No? I mean, I guess we could still check the cave to see if there's exotics. No such luck on the exotics, anyway. Alrighty, back to base. Oh my god, a lag. I feel like the performance has gotten worse, not better. The stuttering is gone, but the FPS is just awful. We have to fix this. I can't. It's literally making me dizzy. I don't know. Okay. Some settings won't apply. You can't adjust shadows? Okay. Let's try that. Still running bad. Still running at 30 FPS. Alright, we're gonna do this. Bam. Apologies. Midway through here, we're just gonna relaunch it. I can't. I absolutely love the game, but it is running so poor right now. I don't know what to do with that. Other than just, let's just restart. No, I don't like gaming when I'm frustrated. What do you mean cloud sync wasn't possible? Lava lake. Just hanging out behind our character. On the bright side, since I've already loaded this game once, it shouldn't take too long to just get us right back into the game. I don't like how things went silent there. I'm assuming bad. Might be okay. The game already doesn't look as pretty. Look at that. The textures haven't even loaded in. Look! Look at it! Look! We're running much better now. I guess we'll see if... Oh, there's a stutter. I guess we'll see if that helps any. So far, yes, but that may just be because we restarted the game. But we'll see. It feels better to play, though. Maybe I'll actually be able to aim now. Oh, no. The view distance means that we... Oh, that sucks. Oh, there's a storm coming? Alright, here's what we'll do. That's kind of rude. Get out of here with that mess. You jerk. Arrow! Hey, look! The shadows don't know that there's a building here. Okay. Well... It's very unrealistic, but at least the game's running better. Seriously, though, these MOAs look like they just stuck their fingers in a light... Well, you ain't got no fingers. Toes in a light socket. Just poof. Here's my hair. Like... Alright. We'll put this out here. We'll close that. And we'll see. Are we going to accumulate? I bet we will. If not, that's broke. And we'll just have to keep this on us. Oh, it makes a terrible hunting cabin. Rip. I thought I could shoot through the window. It's a heck of a travel time. Jeez. Whatever you say, game. Hey, we did it. Oh, that one keeps moving. Oh, got it anyway. Oh, exposure. Oh my god, it counts as shelter. It counts as shelter. We're just going to keep this with us. How heavy is this thing? We have to compare that to what 4 corners would cost. That's ridiculous. How heavy is it? 15. Only negative is you can't put a bed down. How did you not die to the first one? The first one didn't count as a headshot? Yeah, wrecked, mate. Let me in here. Look, as soon as the volcanic eruption's over, we'll leave, buddy. But I can't do anything about that right now. So you're just gonna have to deal. Oh, did we kill it? I guess we killed it. Yeah. Go up. Go up. Up. Hey, we done did it. It's like no creatures out here to shoot. Other than these things, but I can't figure out the distance. Oh. Never mind. Oh, come on. That thing's over there trying to play dodgeball with my arrows. Oh, that should have been a hit. Come on. Hey, got him. Those ones are really far away. Pew. Nope. Goat! Very groggy, but peachy, and a little tashy. I hope everything's well with everybody. I like circus games. Yeah! How are you today, Jeremy? You feeling any better today? Hey, got him. This one's probably really far away too. Here? No. It's hard to gauge. Lost my voice. Oh no. So, have they said what was wrong yet, or haven't they figured it out? Okay, let's go back and grab those red exotics. And then head on back to base. Grapefruit sides tumor. Lower spine. 5. Wow. The scary thing about that kind of stuff isn't that like if they try to remove something like that, there's risk of being paralyzed after the operation, right? Like, that's wow. I'm so sorry that you're going through all this, Jeremy. Yeah, from the waist down. Yep. That's so scary. Concerned since it's rapid. I mean, jeez, that's scary. I'm so sorry that you're going through all this. It makes the sound like it wants to do, but then it doesn't do. It must be empty. That's the only thing I can figure. I don't know. It could just be a bug. I wouldn't put it past Icarus to have bugs. Feels like a broken record. Not scared, just tired. It's your body's way of saying something's wrong. It needs time. It needs to sleep to heal. I don't know. We'll pick this up, and next time we log in or over here, we'll go ahead and try to work on it. Let's leave this here. I mean, like, the last one that was empty disappeared. But this one, for whatever reason, isn't disappearing. So I don't know what's going on. Where's this one gonna land? Yeah, hi buddy, I see you. Oh, up! Oh yeah, right on my doorstep. That's real good. Here, hold that.
Warning, clear immediate area.
Or like a respawn time. I mean, it would be convenient if there was a respawn timer in the game, but they've already told us that it's like 3 hours till it resets on its own. So we just kind of sort of have to wait for the meteors and whatnot to start spawning in. Is it true rumors game is a little bit buggy during the last update? So I have a dog in my house, and it keeps running around and attacking my workbenches. So, yes, absolutely true. That's why we're out here doing this instead of doing work back at our base, because that's a little bit frustrating. As much as I like the game, listening to that dog sit there and smash all my workbenches isn't exactly fun. So we left. Unfortunately, though, we did do everything that we wanted to do here, so... Wait, where's my ramp? Isn't this where my ramp is supposed to be? Oh, here we go. Jeez. Kind of made me nervous for a second. Yeah, the performance issues. So, there's a lot less stuttering. There is still stuttering in the game. But, like, the performance overall, I've had to lower the game's graphical settings significantly in order to even get it to a decent FPS to where it's tolerable to play for this last update. And oh, see, there's a stutter there. They're very few and far between, though, so they are slowly figuring out the stuttering issues, but it's coming at the cost of basic performance, which I don't think is a good trade-off. I was perfectly happy dealing with the stutters. I had gotten used to them because the game looked and played well. Like, I don't honestly. In my opinion, I would have preferred to just keep the stutters around if it meant that I didn't have to drop the graphical quality of the game. My brother from another state's visiting. Praying it goes north. It may kill me. Jeremy, don't. That's. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Seriously, though. Man, I just want you to go into that surgery, get what you need to get done, and then get back here to the stream and tell everybody how well you're doing now. Look, we turned the shadows off and now there's like no darkness in the caves now. Look at that. Seriously? That's a thing? Okay. Seriously, Jeremy, I'm gonna be quite sad if we stop hearing from you. That would be terrible. Would much prefer to have you here and healthy and happy. I mean, I had to turn the shadows off because they were hurting the performance of the game. They made adjustments to the game's overall, the way the shadows work in the game, and it's really hurt the performance of the game. So I had to turn them off completely just to make sure that I could actually have some decent FPS, because I was like running at between 20 and 28 FPS. It was terrible. It was actually starting to give me motion sickness. If they don't have games in heaven. I mean, I hope so. I imagine if Heaven is a place that we're all going to end up one day, that it's catered towards the individual's desires. You know what I mean? I would hope so anyway. To where somebody who enjoyed hiking would have endless trails of beautiful scenery that they could run through every day. And people who enjoyed mountain climbing would have a mountain that's just endless that they could climb and camp and enjoy just forever. And people who like video games could just literally sit on a couch and do whatever they want. As on earth as in heaven. Yeah, that I've read that verse before. And like that's what I assume that line means, is that everybody goes to their own personalized place. And it's as simple as walking through a cloud to go visit your neighbors. You know what I mean? That's what I'd like to hope, but I guess we'll all see one day. And, you know, in the meantime, we all want to stick around for as long as we can. Because honestly, it's... once you're gone, you're not the one that's suffering anymore. It's the people you leave behind that feel that loss. But like I told my wife, you know, if you're in so much pain and so uncomfortable that you can't handle it anymore, it's better to just, you know, let yourself go to that place of rest where you'll probably be happier. And I'm sure that wherever you end up after this life is going to be better than just being in constant pain. While I do want to selfishly say, you know, I want everybody to live forever and to be here, it's ultimately up to the person who is dealing with the pain of whatever they're going through. That's why I'm not scared, since it's real. Well, I'm glad that you're at peace with that, Jeremy. That actually makes me feel really good. I actually really do like hearing that. And I'm glad that, you know, when... it gives me a sense of, if your time does come, that at least you'll be at peace and happy with what... with the situation. You know, don't hold on to any of those regrets, or don't hold on to any of the past, because none of that matters. Just be comfortable, and, you know, regardless of what happens, I do still strongly hope that you pull through this and you come back, and we're able to play together, because I still want to. You still got to show me that base. Don't forget. I just love being around people. I mean, that's a good thing. I have some too many social anxiety issues, and I think it stems a lot from my mother, and from just the kind of garbage I went through when I was growing up in school. So, like, I don't know. I'm very introverted. Like, I think the last time I left my house was just before COVID, maybe 2 or 3 years before COVID, and I went fishing with my family. Like, I haven't left my house in like 5 years. So, I enjoy the company of people as long as they're on the other side of a screen. Like, meeting face to face with people makes me feel physical pain. It literally hurts. Oh no, I missed the bridge. Rip. People need to not focus on what they can't control and more on what they can. Yeah, that's kind of always been my motto. Like, I can't control everything that's happening out there in the rest of the world, but what I can control is the health and happiness of my family. So, you know, I strive towards that and, you know, work my hardest to try to get this YouTube stuff up and going and make sure that I do my best at the streaming thing. Does it always work out well? Not always. I've made some mistakes, but I've also had a lot of fun and met some very, very awesome people, some of which have become really good friends of mine, and like it's been worth it. Laughter is the best medicine. I mean, yeah. That's why they always say that stress will age you. Stress is the culprit of most diseases. Yeah. Like, anything that puts a strain on your heart can cause some major issues. Oh, man. Where is my base? Over here. Oh, that's right. We were still doing this thing. It seems like deleting the shadows has actually made things run better, even at base. Why would you walk into that? Don't walk into the spikes, buddy. Here, wait there. Oh, hi, kitty, kitty. Meow. Oh. Okay. We're going to get nuzzled by the cat. Noted. Hey, look who's not attacking workbenches anymore. You got any... You got a skill point? There. We'll give you that. The cat do any tricks? No. It just occasionally walks up and will nuzzle your leg, and that's about it. The cat does provide a ton of coziness bonuses, though, which helps you sleep. Hey, plus 20. Does it have any more? Oh, we were going to try that. Alright, we're going to work on that. This. There we go. I'm super upset by the news. Yeah, I'm attempting to not be choked up myself, Tashi. So, I don't blame you. I have cat toys and dog toys. They do have dog toys. You just throw a stick at them. Best thing to do is be positive. Exactly. So, we're going to try one trick with the cat. We're going to give it this Phoenix ability. Okay. We're going to give it this Phoenix ability. We're going to get it. And then we're going to kill it. And then we're going to see if it respawns as a little tiny kitten. And then we're going to feed it coffee so it never becomes a full-grown adult cat again. It's just going to be a kitten forever. We're just going to force feed it all the coffee. Experiment. Exactly. Science. Science is important. The cat and a dog are hanging out. Didn't know you can feed coffee? I don't think you can. It's just a joke. Back in the day, when I was growing up anyway, they said you shouldn't have caffeine because you're gonna stunt your growth. You're not gonna be able to get big and tall and strong and blah 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 blah. I don't know if any of that's true or not, but look, if I would assume that caffeine wouldn't be nearly well, maybe caffeine would be worse. The catnip seems to calm them down rather than make them all like crazy, so yeah, maybe that's not the best. Alright. But yeah, I'm trying to step away real quick. The children are heading out, and I want one of them to keep an eye on the dog for me so I can run to the restroom before they go outside. So I'm gonna need a quick second. Coffee will kill them. Yeah, I assume that you wouldn't want to feed them that in real life. I'm just saying caffeine in general. You wouldn't, well, I think caffeine in general is also bad for them just because their hearts beat faster than everybody else's in order to keep them warm. So, like, you're talking about putting that like on caffeine, that would probably explode their heart. It's kind of the same reason why you don't want to give them garlic, because it speeds up their heart rate. At any rate, never feed your dog anything that's not approved by a veterinarian. Period. Like that's all you have to say. Check with your vet if you're not sure. I know this, though. My dog loves vegetables, which I wouldn't think would be a thing when I was growing up, I was told, don't feed them anything that's not their dog food because it will kill them. But I think my mother was just a jerk and used that as an excuse for me to not feed it off the table. Alright. The kids are giving me dirty looks because I'm making them wait. So I will be right back. I promise it'll be as quick as possible. Okay, we should be good to go. While I was away, it seems a storm has started up, and the power in my area is really bad. So, like, just as a heads up, if the power goes out, we're probably just going to call it for the day. So if it just randomly stops showing video and goes to a black screen, assume that's what happened. I hope it doesn't. I really, really hope it doesn't. But there's a distinct possibility that that happens. So. Waiting for the results of the biopsy. What stage is it at? I mean, definitely sounds like it might be cancerous if they're worried about the fact that it looks like it might be spreading. I'm really, really hoping that that's not the case. Let's say it's rapid. Yeah. That's what's the real concern. We're gonna go check for some more red exotics real quick, and then we'll head out to see if that. Oh, we need to head back to base and grab the wiring tool, and then we'll go try to find out if our stuff is working. Oh wait. We're using the wrong water thing again. We'll go see about repairing the purple exotic one. They put a rush on the test. I mean, I hope so. Oh, look. The reflections for... Unless this is a change they made to the ice itself. The ice gets snow covered? Is snow covered now? Or is that just because I turned my shadows off? Huh. Seems very odd. Oh no, we changed the view distance. Are we going to be even able to see if there's a red exotic over there? I guess we can, because we can see foliage over there. You think it's the shadows? Maybe. I know this, though. I'm glad I'm not getting caught on all these little trees. So it's one good change they've made. Like I said, next week when we go to play this, hopefully they have the operations in. If they don't have the operations in, we'll probably take a break from Icarus and we'll finish up our V-Rising, most likely. We are going to do more of that Planet Crafter stuff this week, and then that will also be on hold until they come out with that big update, where there's going to be new biomes and things like that to explore, and we're going to be messing with some of that stuff tomorrow when we do our Planet Crafter stuff, we're mostly going to be working on achievements and stuff. Nothing too major. Maybe do some portals. Have a little bit of fun. Couple relaxing days before we get back into the regular grind. And then following tomorrow's stream of Planet Crafter, we'll do 2 days of V Rising before we head back to Twitch to do some of that. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. That Wuthering Waves or whatever, that Genshin Impact clone type game. Planet Crafter is tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our typical stream time. We're going to be working on achievements and stuff, so that's going to be fun. For those of you that didn't see, by the way, we did have... Jeez, my brain is dying today. We did have another new review come out. It's for a much smaller game, but it looked interesting, and I've been, ever since we played Abiotic Factor, I've been big time interested in viewing more stuff like that has to do with SCP and anomalies and just crazy stuff like that. So I've been watching a couple different YouTubers that show off a lot of that stuff. And I come across this game called Project 13 over there and figured, why not request a key from Keymailer? And I was able to get the review copy of the game. So that review came out today, and it's up there on the channel if you wanted to check it out after the stream. Gotta see ya. Does that mean you're leaving, Jeremy? If it does, I'm looking forward to you getting back in contact with us soon. I might be misreading that, though. If you're not going somewhere and you're talking about installing that Wuthering Waves thing. No, misreading, yeah. The Wuthering Waves thing, that game is fantastic. It's free to play, it's on Epic Games. Meant on the video. Oh, yeah. Check out the video for sure. I absolutely love doing reviews. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. Honestly, it's usually the best content and does the best on my channel. Like, it's absolutely fun to do those reviews. I put a lot of work into them to try to make sure that they come out as top quality as I can. The games aren't always very popular, but I don't see that as a problem. Honestly, even if a game is nothing but a bunch of store-bought assets, I feel like a game could still be a ton of fun, and none of that matters. Like, the whole purpose of those store-bought assets is for people to buy them and use them to make something new and something interesting, or to use it as a proof of concept. And if people are really happy with the game that they put out and they make a little bit of money off of it, the next game they put out, they might have the funds in order to make a game that doesn't use store-bought assets and uses their own... Wow, that was a loud bang of thunder. Hopefully that wasn't too loud in the mic. Like, I don't see any problem with those. I see a lot of people, even some people in my comments, saying, "Oh, did you know that this game was nothing but store-bought assets when you reviewed it. You should lower the score of the game because it's using store assets. I'm like, no. Nope. Not lowering a game's score because of store-bought assets. Gameplay is paramount. Like if you could slap together anything in 5 minutes and it come out to be the most garbage game you've ever played. But you could also slap one together and make something really unique and really cool that people absolutely love. Like, honestly, I thought about doing a video about my feelings on the subject, but I don't know how well that would do on a channel like mine. And not only that, like, it's just, I don't want to get into all that controversy stuff. I'm just here to try to, you know, inform people of some stuff that I've seen out there that looks interesting, and I don't need to get into all that drama mess, so I'm just kind of avoiding it for now. Maybe if my channel gets big enough and people actually ask for my opinion on that, then I'll give it to them. Other than that, I'll let them know my thoughts on it in the comments whenever people ask. What was it called again? Or has it made me forget already? Oh, the review was for Project 13 Overwatch. Or Nightwatch. It's so you don't actually run around and do anything. What you're doing is you're basically in a watchtower for like a prison, and you have basically a pair of binoculars, and you're meant to scan your surroundings and just keep an eye out for anything that seems unfamiliar or an anomaly, which in this game can be a ton of different stuff, like somebody wearing a spacesuit when they're not supposed to be, a bunch of creepy disembodied arms floating through the air, a random world-ending missile. Like, there's all kinds of crazy looking stuff in there, and there's a couple jump scares. It is a horror game, so like technically it's not very scary, but like you can tell that's the kind of vibe they were going for, is more of the scary jump scare atmosphere, because it is loosely based on like SCP stuff, where if you don't know what SCP is, I definitely recommend checking it out. I watched this YouTuber whose channel is called the Exploration series, where they do like deep dives into each of the to all kinds of stuff. They've done deep dives into like Final Fantasy XIV. They've done deep dives into like different horror games. One of their most popular series is like exploring the SCP Foundation, and they go over each of the anomalies that you can find in the SCP universe. Kind of like a puzzle yeah, it's just a simple puzzle game. And your goal is basically to find all of the different anomalies that happen throughout the gameplay. Right now, I think there's like 37 of them. It's not a very big game, but it's like $4 on Steam or something like that. It's pretty cheap, but I definitely recommend checking out my review for it before you go and want to pick that game up. Only because, like, I put a bit of the gameplay in there, and I want people to see what the game is prior to my rating on it. You know, the big thing is that the game, the game's audio is terrible. It's insanely loud. Like, When you load the game up, definitely don't have your headset turned way up, or else you're going to blow your eardrums out. That's always a big negative for me. And an even bigger negative for me is a lack of ability to adjust any of these settings. Like, I really, really, really hate lack of video and audio settings in a game. Like, I get it, indie game and whatnot, but like, your game is built on nothing but store-bought assets, and you couldn't even get an asset that allows you to have multiple slider bars set to specific audio cues. Like, you can turn the music all the way off, but you can't turn off the sound effects for the rain, and you can't turn off your character's voice. So you turn down this volume setting, and then you're automatically thinking, oh, I'm all good. I don't have to listen to any audio while I'm playing. And then all of a sudden, you have this person screaming in your ear so loud. Yeah, that was a big negative for me. And then, like, they have slider bars for, like, control sensitivity, like your mouse sensitivity, but they don't work. You adjust the settings for the mouse sensitivity, and whenever you close the settings window, even after hitting apply, you go back into the settings and they're back to normal. So, like, anytime you try to look left or right, the screen goes everywhere. Like, you have to be very gentle with how you move your mouse. I don't even know why I'm talking about all this. It's in the review. Go watch the review. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just babbling at this point. It's almost 7 o'clock, so we got about an hour. I want to go see about making this dehumidifier. That's our goal right now. Babbling is okay. I mean, I don't know. I just like to, when I get onto a subject that I'm passionate about, especially when it comes to reviews and things like that, I tend to just talk, because I thoroughly enjoy helping people be well informed about something, because it's the kind of information that I wish that I had whenever I was going into playing a game. Even though I would most likely not search out any information, because I like going into things blind. But, like, that's a fake bear, doggo. You don't need to bark at the bear. Yeah, it's okay. That bear ain't gonna get you. Okay? Get off the table saw. That is not safe. It is not safe at all. Okay. Alright. Well, you have fun with that, buddy. I turn around and now you're over here. Get off. Down. Bad doggo. It's not quite what I meant, but whatever. Tashi's cat was upstairs earlier, crawling around behind our storage boxes, trying to hide back there. I'm glad it managed to find its way out. Oh, what? Is that one too tall? You can't jump up on that one? Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Moving on. Electric dehumidifier. That's what we want. Not what does this one take? Probably biofuel, I assume. Electric. Composite, steel screws, electronics. Oof, electronics? We have electronics anywhere else? In here? No. Maybe not. I still kind of wish the cats worked like they do in Minecraft, where the cat would hiss at things and scare things away. I want this cat to run around and hiss at the Dracs that are around here. Aw, who's a kitty? Oh, there's a good kitty. And like, you could just put a bunch of cats around the perimeter of your base, and they would just sit there and hiss at things and scare them all away, and then you wouldn't need spikes anymore. A hole 2. What are we missing? Epoxy. Ride a Drac rodeo style. I mean, I'm sure they make a mod for that. Be interesting if they could do a mod where your character is the cat, and you're just running around as a cat with a lantern in your mouth, trying to figure out how to mine things with your forehead. Now what are we going to be missing? Gold, it looks like. Cats are smarter than dogs. Don't know if I fully agree with that, but they're definitely have their own personality whenever it comes to what they're willing to tolerate, for sure. Let's craft up some more screws, and then make that electronics. I am. Let's go. Controlling cats in first person sounds fun. I would love it. Oh, we're short. Need like another 8. More gold wire. Do we have gold up here? Right. Yeah, I don't particularly like, honestly, I like dogs more than cats, but I love all animals. Like, animals in nature and learning about them is just so much fun. But it's probably because I'm a man. I like a big dog that you can sit there and beat them up, and they'll sit there and bite and growl, and you can sit there and play the tug of war stuff. They're just more of a physical animal, whereas cats are one of those animals that are relaxing. If you're sitting down, they're on your lap and they're more laid back. You do get opportunities to have fun with them, don't get me wrong. It's just not as physically intensive as it is with a dog. What's your definition of loyalty, though? An animal that you can open the door, let it outside, and will come back to you. That's loyalty. And you can do that with both cats and dogs. Like, you know the old saying, if you let it go and it comes back, then it's yours forever. But if you let the animal go and it leaves and doesn't want to come back, well... But yeah, cats are definitely more loyal in that respect than dogs are usually, because you can have an outside cat and it will always come home, like always. It's very rare. Like, you have to really mistreat this animal if they don't want to come back. Electric dehumidifier. We need composite, glass, and aluminum. Composite, glass, and kitty, aluminum, and electric dehumidifier. Bam. Okay, now let's get our... You know what? We're really not using our generator for much. Give me this. Kitty, kitty. Hi. Oh, who's a kitty? You know what I haven't heard the cat do since we've had this cat? It doesn't purr. I don't think I've heard it purr once. Your cat was named something inappropriate. Fantastic. That's kind of funny, but I just don't know what to say about that. Yeah, there's a lot of animals out there that are pretty good at being deterrents as far as other animals or whatnot outside. Like, I've seen videos of cats like attacking bear and scaring them off. Hi, buddy. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna beat you with that neck. Come on. Oh, wow, it's dead already? Yeah, Moa kicks butt. Whoa, what was that? Like, I was running with the Moa and the whole game distorted. That was weird. Attack a pit bull for a little child. Yeah, I've seen that video. I've seen that video. The dog ran over from like the neighbor's yard and went for a little kid's leg, and the cat jumped out and just latched onto the side of this dog and scared it off. I've definitely seen that video. But that's the thing, like, all animals can be aggressive. Like, you have to treat animals with respect, or they'll come out pretty bad. I've never had any of my animals act that way before. Like, I've only had one incident where one of my dogs went after somebody, and that was because my sister back in the day was caught downtown smoking, and one of the officers that knows our family had picked her up and brought her home and was telling my mother about it, and my sister decided to get real lippy with the officer, and so this officer, his name was Pooty, is what he went by. I guess it is his last name. But he started yelling at my sister, and so the dog freaked out and ran over and tried to grab his pant leg. Because he didn't like anybody being aggressive towards his family. So it wasn't like it was being aggressive, it was being defensive, which is still not good with an armed officer, but like nothing happened with it. It's just one of those things. Luckily, because the officer knew us, like they didn't really seem to care. Also, the dog was just a pug. So like, if you've ever seen a pug, they're tiny. Like, not tiny, but they're not a very big breed of dog. So like, it wasn't all that threatening. It was more cute than threatening. Oh, this place has been wrecked. Alright. Honestly, this is probably is causing some lag too. It's okay. We'll replace all this with better stuff here in a moment. Honestly, I thought I had destroyed all this stuff. Wish it wasn't a problem for pugs. Yeah, I mean, like, pugs can actually get all kinds of sinus infections and all kinds of really nasty, like, sinus issues. Just because of the nature of the way their snout is curved. So it's just one of those things. We need to build a ladder. If we put a ladder down there, that would be really cool. But this place would be awesome if we could move our base over here. I feel like we would have a pretty good location. The problem is it still counts as a cave, so we'll still get pneumonia in here. But that's what the dehumidifier is for. Be nice if you didn't fall off ladders when working with tools. I agree. About the only tool you can use on a ladder is the, Ooh. I wonder if I could put this up there. What's it called thing? The wiring and water tool. You can use that while you're on a ladder, because I've had to do it before. You know what? We'll just put it here. Put it in the corner. Did I bring my wiring tool? No, of course not. Why would I bring my wiring tool? Animals can't reach this. You don't say. Wiring tools for the exotic. So I have multiple wiring tools. I left that one at the exotics intentionally because that's where it was supposed to be. I was never meant to bring that back with me. Unfortunately, I did, but yeah, we'll just make another one. I think what I'm going to do is put my animal pens down here. Whatever. I'll just leave that right there for now. I'm just going to set stuff down temporarily. We only have about 30 minutes left in the stream as well, so we're not going to have time to do all this today. But we'll gradually move things as necessary. But we can put that in there. There. Why can't I break these ones? we go. Oof. Let's get rid of some of this stuff real quick. Can the coop be placed inside a shelter? Yes. You can place it anywhere. As long as there's room for it to not collide with other objects, it will pretty much go anywhere. The real problem is that it gets this modifier where the animals can't find it for whatever reason. And on this map, from what I can tell, that function only happens in certain biomes. Like, I'm not sure why, but it just doesn't work where my current base is. Oh, the game's yelling at me. It says you're not feeding yourself, you gotta eat. So the swamp won't work. I haven't tried the swamp. It worked in the volcanic region. I haven't been able to make it work in the forested region. I mean, we could run to the swamp real quick and see if it works. Because we're heading back towards base anyway, and that's where the swamp is. Let's see. We don't need this, and we don't need this, and we don't need those, and we won't need that. I meant to put these out at my other base, so we'll just hold on to those for now. Alright. Head back towards base, bring some more things over here, and grab our wiring tool. If we can't find it, we'll make one. But I have a feeling I know where my wiring tool's at. The real question is, can we make a bridge? We'll make some ways up these cliffs and stuff at the very least. We'll make some more permanent things. Things first is getting things moved and stuff like that. Let's see. See, it works here for some reason. It doesn't seem to want to work near my base. I was getting the buff for the dehumidifier and it wasn't... Really? Didn't notice the buff. Yeah, I didn't notice it either. Let me go look. I want to see. I got like 1 billion stats on here. Oops. So let's see. Oh my god, look at all the stats. Warm and cozy. I think that's because of this. In the damp. No, it doesn't look like I'm getting the dehumidifier one. I'm getting the movement speed from the MOA. getting the warming thing from our water. This might be sheltered. This is well rested. Nearby allies receive additional healing. No, these are backpack ones. Fresh air. Been cleared of toxic. Negative. I don't know what that stat's from. Not sure what the fresh air one's from. Maybe it's this? Yeah, it's from my oxygen tank. Water consumption, that's from drinking clean water. Physical resistance, that's also from the backpack. That's from the backpack, and that's from the backpack. Yeah, I'm not seeing any dehumidifier one here. Unless this is the dehumidifier one, but I don't think that's it. Heat resistance. Maybe it's from this? Oh, you thought the wavy one? This one here? Yeah, no, that's from our water bottle. Not a big deal. It would have been just one more bug on the pile. That's all. But yeah, the performance issues on this game are just driving me absolutely insane. So we're definitely just gonna do away with having a structure and just have a regular base in a cave. I feel more comfortable in a cave anyway. We'll see if it lets me put down other stuff, because sometimes caves are like, oh, this isn't sheltered. So we'll see how it works out, but one step at a time. All right, off to the swamp. Oh, while we traverse on our bird here, this coming Friday is the final episode of Once Human until the game goes live. And then we're going to have more Once Human. We'll do some streaming of it and things like that. So now I guess it will work in the swamp. It's not giving me the indicator. And what's nice about this thing, you can, if you crouch, you can crawl into it. And it counts as shelter, so we can hide from storms. We can't sleep in here, though, which is kind of lame, but... Honestly, what gave me the idea to try was I seen a screenshot that that Josh took for, I guess, a thumbnail on his video, and like he had like a fire in here, and he had a bed. I can't figure out how to get the bed down. I haven't had a chance to watch his video yet. I've been busy. Busy. Plus, I took a nap today. I really shouldn't have. It's going to screw up my sleep schedule. I'll just force myself to stay up pretty late tonight and fix it, but yeah, I ended up falling asleep. I crawled into bed just to watch a video on my tablet, and the dog crawled into bed and curled up, and that was it. I just absolutely cannot allow her to get up on the bed and cuddle because I always end up falling asleep. But after she almost died last month, I have a hard time telling her not to come and cuddle. I want to spend as much time with my puppy dog before she actually goes. That's probably the saddest part about owning a pet, is that they always they expire so quickly. My first dog I ever had lived to be 24 years old. Very, very old dog. He had a lot of problems, but he didn't die from an illness. He just went to sleep one day and never woke back up. It was a very peaceful way for an animal to go. And the reason he lived so long is because he was a little tiny thing. He was a Yorkie Pug mix. Or not, no. A Yorkie Chihuahua mix. So like, very, very tiny. Seems like the smaller the animal, the longer they tend to live. Oh, you did get another level. Let's get you some more stamina regeneration, buddy. Alright, how fast is this stamina regeneration? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's what you get for trying to shoot me. So, what else is coming down the pipeline for my channel? So, I think the next thing I'd like to see is a big update for either Forever Skies or what was the train one? Void Train. Like, they keep putting out updates that do these quality of life fixes. They're pulling an Icarus. They really are. Both of these games are pulling an Icarus, where we add all these things into the game, and they're cool and all, but they don't advance the story of the game. You know what I mean? Void Train did an update where they're like, here's a better look to the little creature companions that you can have, and here's you know, extra defenses and better ways to automatically mine things rather than have to go get it yourself. All these things are great. But those are the kind of updates that I would prefer to see after the game is done. You know what I mean? Like, get the game done and then do these quality of life adjustments, because I don't want to go back to your game until I see more story updates. For the people who do want to stick around and play these games where they're getting these little tiny updates, that's great. Yeah, I'm glad something's happening for you that you enjoy, or hopefully you're enjoying, but it's not for me. It really, really isn't. I want to see the story play out, especially on a story-driven MMO. Or a story-driven survival game, rather. Like, that was one of my favorite things to do with Grounded, is go and play the story, and then when they did a big story update, go back and play through again, while also enjoying all the little adjustments that they made. But these games haven't done any of that. There's 3 chapters in Void Train. They've only done enough content to cover one of them. So, like, I get it. They're still in early access, so they're still working on it, hopefully. But there's no guarantee that they'll have enough money to finish the game before they run out. Because they're not putting out content that's paid. So, like, in Void Train's circumstance, they're putting out content and they can afford to do it because they're doing it on Epic Games' dime. Epic Game gave them a grant to keep doing things, but I think they're spending it poorly. As far as Forever Skies goes, I would love to see more, but I don't know when and if they're actually gonna do it. Let's see, did I leave it in here? No. I know I had another one. Ah, here it is. I accidentally put it in here. Good. A powered creature deterrent. We'll take that too. We'll leave that in there for now. We're not going to need the extra torch. We'll leave some ammo in here. Shovel. Spikes. Chicken cube. But as for things that are coming down the line for my channel, I did finish recording Pacific Drive. I've already uploaded the supercut for it, but I'm not releasing the supercut until Pacific Drive ends. Once Human ends here on Friday, and that'll be the last one of those. And then the following Friday, we have Sons of the Forest 1.0 starting up. We have a ton more Enshrouded, and Enshrouded actually put out a huge content update. There's a ton of new things to do. So I've recorded a bunch of those. My current recording process has been, I'm trying to do a review for this Wuthering Waves or whatever the heck it's called. I got to figure out how the heck that you pronounce this thing before I do the review. Because don't want to sound like a complete idiot. Half an idiot is fine. Never go full idiot. That's my rule. That's the rule I give myself every morning. Just don't be like that every day. Some of the time is fine. Because it's unavoidable. But yeah, we'll do. I want to do a review for that. But I've also been recording Valheim. One of the big issues with Valheim is that game is grindy. It's like one of the most grindy games that I've ever had the pleasure of playing. And I say pleasure not as a sarcasm. I absolutely love that game. Because it's one of those where I can put it down and wait for new content and get back on and enjoy the new content and log off and wait for the next. They're not doing all these little tiny updates that I wouldn't be interested in. They are doing quality of life stuff and bug fixing, don't get me wrong, but the Ashlands update looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting into that. And we'll do that one, and then our next one is going to be... oh man, I don't even know at this point. There's so many cool survival games coming up this year. Last year was really good for survival games. And supposedly, Abiotic Factor is only going to be a 6-month process for getting out of early access. Supposedly, they're almost done with the game already, and they're just doing some final touches on it. So I'd like to do a full playthrough of that. Let's see, what should we take first? We have about 15 minutes left in the stream. Let's not do that. Do we have the wiring tools? Yes. Let's head for the Arctic region. I never did head back out there and see... Oh, we don't have the power thing out there. Or the drill, or the... But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. If anybody knows of any survival games coming up that didn't get mentioned, I'd love to hear about it. Soul Mask, I signed up for a creator program on Soul Mask. Now, as far as doing like guides and like things like that that are more in depth than just simply reviews, probably won't do that unless I get access to a creator program. Only because, like, I want to work with a game more in depth when I feel like I have this, have the appropriate, how do I want to word it? Appropriate support from that kind of community before I try to do any of those things. Because, like, there's so many people out there that are already doing fantastic review or guides and things like that, that I honestly would feel like I was stepping on people's toes. So I'd like to wait and try to figure out how I could differentiate my content from other people's. Astromedic looks cool, but you can't play it. Sure you can. Are you saying you can't play it? Because I streamed it a couple times over on Twitch. Literally this week. They have a prologue for the game that's... It's got boundaries. You can't explore the whole thing, but... Oh, you can't. Your graphics card. Oh, right. How is your graphics card holding up since your computer had issues? Does it still seem like it's giving you issues, or has it been running better? Oh, we already have a gun? Alright, well, if that's the case... Give me these pistol bullets. I've got an achievement to get still that requires us shoot bullets, so we'll do that. We'll do some pistol shooting. Those are rifle rounds. We're not going to waste the rifle rounds. Go shoot the pistol around for a little bit. Freeze! Put that neck up! Put it up! Oi! He's like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's been fine since I switched to hard drives. Nice. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting a blind deer. See how close we can get. Got him. Whoops. I don't know why I'm sneaking. This thing just doesn't care. Look at him. Look. Just hanging out. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey. Surprise. Yeah, I wish you were in a better financial situation for sure, Tashi. There's been a lot of really cool survival games out there. And with your apparent disappointment with the way things have been going as far as Icarus is concerned, it'd be nice to see you being able to pick up more games. I'm glad that Planet Crafter worked out for you, though. Ugh. What are we getting? Why is it... It's like 40 FPS. That's why. Well, that's because I was walking. Here we go. Really? Back of the neck doesn't count as a headshot, huh? Whatever. Go down. What is the hitbox on this bird? thought I heard a blueback. Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have to answer, but I'm assuming as good of friends with Blue as you are, that you probably have their contact information outside of like the internet, so that way you two can talk if your computer does die. Yeah, we do. Well, good. At least you'll still be, if something happens to your computer, at least you'll still be able to stay in contact with people that you know. That's awesome. I have her phone number. Awesome. Pew. Why won't you accept a free PC? I mean, like, I understand exactly why Tashi wouldn't accept one. It's the same reason I've turned down things like that in the past as well. Despite being, like, in financial ruin technically right now. I... It doesn't feel good to accept things like that. As awesome as it is to have somebody offer you things, it doesn't feel good because for me at least, I feel like I owe this individual something, or I feel like down the road they could ask for something and then I would feel obligated to do it even if I didn't want to, or not being able to, knowing that I don't have the financial means to repay the favor at any point in time. Like, these are all things that weigh on my mind whenever somebody offers me something. Like, I have a hard time accepting that kind of stuff and accepting, and in my situation as well, like, I've only ever, when I was growing up, I only ever knew people who would offer you something and then turn around and be just complete trash individuals about the whole situation. And I never wanted to get back into a situation like that. No matter how much I trust the person that's offering me something, I still have it in the back of my mind that something bad could happen because I accepted this, or that sense of feeling like I owe somebody and not being able to deliver on that, or not being able to return the favor. Just it eats at your soul. Like, I can't handle it. I don't ask for money from people unless I know I can pay it back, and then I don't ask again until I have paid it back. Like, it's just, I can't. Or it could be stolen items. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. do Discord on your phone. You can use Discord on your phone. Depends on what kind of phone you have. But you can absolutely call people on Discord using your phone. I've had people use actually, me and Ralph, he uses his phone to talk on Discord sometimes whenever he needs to go idle for any reason to deal with his kids. If we happen to be playing a game, he'll call the Discord on his phone and just talk on there. Like I have Discord on my tablet. I have it on my phone. You can install Steam on your phone, like the browser, but you can't actually install most games on there. How did I miss? It's because I was walking, probably. What was that? The bird hit the tree and, like, spun around it. But the thing about using your phone to talk on Discord is the other person that you're trying to get in contact with also has to be on Discord. Like they have to be logged in when you're logged in. And it could be weeks before they log in. And if it's something of an emergency, having a direct landline or a cell phone number to get in contact with somebody would be probably the more ideal way to reach out to somebody. It's giving me so much already. When I was a streamer. Oh, so you've known Blue since you were back as a streamer. Okay. Do you have WhatsApp? No. I don't use any of those social media anything. Like, I do have a Twitter, which I guess is now X or whatever junk. But I only go on there realistically to scroll through and look at a post or two from, like, video games that I follow, and then I post my streams and my YouTube videos, and that's about it. Issue with spammers on what? You mean on WhatsApp? I don't know. I've never used it before. I stay away with anything that has to do with media stuffs. Only 3 bullets left. Hey, Bacon! Look here! Good job! One last bullet. Fail. Alright, well, as we get random bullets, we'll go ahead and get our bullet kills for the achievement eventually. Don't be sad. Be dead. Evil, evil horses that eat meat. It ain't right, I tell ya. And you need so many kills to get that achievement. We're not even a third of the way there on most of these animals. Ah, well. I don't. There's this thing called block. Yeah. Yeah, luckily a lot of those social media sites do give you the option to block people. I guess there was this big controversy at one point in time where, like, after Elon Musk took over Twitter, like, he deleted the ability to block people on Twitter. And so, like, I guess a bunch of people started spamming him and making all kinds of ruckus on his account anytime he was online on Twitter. So the very next day, he brought the block button back and immediately blocked 2/3 of the people who commented on the post. All right. Well, it is officially 8 o'clock. And so, as you may or may not know, that is, in fact, when we call it BAM. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping out. I so greatly appreciate you. And thank you once again to all the people who subbed. And to Mavalon for gifting all those subs the other day. Jeremy, thank you so much for being our first sub, our first member. I can't thank you all enough. It's been extremely. I'm just so grateful. Like, we've made a lot of progress here. If you are enjoying the content while you're here, you know, likes and subs are awesome. If you haven't already, go and check out some of that other content. Maybe you'll find something you really like, and maybe consider sharing that out, because that helps out even more. Like, you have no idea how much a share helps more than anything else. At any rate, tomorrow we'll be doing some Planet Crafter. The following 2 days we'll be doing some V Rising. All my streams 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until 8 o'clock. So I think that about covers everything. Hopefully you all have a great rest of your day. And as always, take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.